What's up? It's Sharif Dyson with Splurge.com, SPLURJJ.com. And I'm here to ask you, why are you here? I know why I'm here, but why are you here? Why are you still here after you've been through everything that you've been through in life? Why are you still existing? Do you even know why? Why? I know why I'm still here. You know why I'm still here? Because I never gave up. And that's probably the same reason why you're still here, because you never gave up. You never gave up on yourself, but you're still beating yourself down. You're still feeling depressed. You're still feeling stressed. You're still feeling like you want to give up, but you never gave up. You're still here. I don't care if you're 25, 35, 45, 55, you're still here. Yes. You're still here. You're still in existence. You're still in existence, but that's not enough. It's not cutting it. You're cutting everything too short. You're cutting your life short. Your lifespan can be longer and you can live better, but you're cutting your life short by just being here, being depressed, being stressed, worrying about what everybody else is doing. What you need to do is worry about what you need to do for you. But you're running around trying to hurt others and hurt yourself. Why are you here? Why are you still here? Don't you have some other things to do? Don't you have some better things to do for yourself? Don't you want more out of life? Or is this just it? That you just stay depressed and you stay down and you sit there on the couch and you feel bad for yourself and you feel the sorrow and you feel the sympathy and empathy that you want from everybody else when you don't even need that. What you need to do is get up, believe in yourself, and everything that you wanted to accomplish, you go out and you go after it. I started off a high school dropout. I dropped out. Things got hard because I played around in the 9th grade and I gave up. No one was in my ear to tell me to not give up, but I gave up. Because under the circumstances and everything that I've been around and I was faced with and all the things that were going on in my community, I gave up. I didn't know anything better because everyone around me in my household have given up. My brother was out there on the streets. My other brother had dropped out. Around the age 13 or 14, it was something that sparked in my life because I worked with my aunt for 100 Black Men, and working, it gave me a desire. My aunt had gave me a job. Well, that wasn't what inspired me. What inspired me is that she fired me for slacking. My aunt fired me for slacking. And at that moment, I had understood whether it was family, friends, your boss, no one is going to cut you slack. No one cuts you slack. People are going to make life hard for you because life's hard on them. So they're going to make it hard for you. So you know what you have to do? You have to push back. I don't mean you get angry at your aunt. I don't mean you get angry at your boss. You get angry at your wife. You get angry at your ex-wife. You get angry at your children. What I mean is you push back. When I was fired by my aunt, the one thing that I learned was no one is going to cut you slack. Not family, friends, someone in your relationship, your mother, your father, no one, not God. So you have to remember these things, that slack is for losers. Winners don't want to be cut slack. I don't want to be cut any slack. I love the people that come after me. I love the people that hate me. I love these people. I love them because they're my fuel. They continue to keep me running. Without them, I would not be able to be the man that I'm becoming and the man that I'm going to be 5 years from now. If they're making it hard on you, then you just don't stop calling your children. Because in the beginning, I wasn't the best dad. I sucked as a father. And I mean it, I sucked as a dad. I wasn't there for them on their birthdays. You know why? Because I was too busy in the goddamn streets trying to make money off of selling drugs. Wanting to be one of the best drug dealers. That was my dream. Because I grew up watching every goddamn drug movie like all of us. But some of us don't have that guidance to get out. Some of us don't have that strength to get out. Some of us don't have God in our lives, so we can't get out. But I'm here to let you know that you can get out. Why are you still here? You're here because you're existing. He wants you to exist. The Lord wants you to exist. But what are you going to do with your life? You're going to continue to complain because you wasn't the best father, because all of your mistakes in your past, or you're going to keep calling them. Keep calling your children until they pick up, until they understand and hear your voice and hear your heart and hear your pain and hear your passion and how dedicated you are and how sorry you are and how determined you are to be in their life. What are you going to do? Or are you going to sit there and complain and say how you're not the best and you're going to tear yourself apart? Well, let me tell you something. There's nobody in this world that's their best in everything that they do, unless they actually put forth that effort that they'll be the absolute best at everything that they do. They want to be victors in everything that they do. And let me just go back, Ron, like I said, when my aunt fired me, when I got fired, it pushed me, it encouraged me. I took the negative and I turned it positive, because I said, if she ain't cutting me slack, then nobody else will in this world. So then from that day on, I understood it. But it didn't sink in yet, because I went through life, like I said, I sold drugs, I was out there on the streets. I was lost, I was confused. My father wasn't there. My father was homeless. He was a homeless man, and I used to watch him come, and I used to have to go. He would come. I lived in a brownstone. He would come to my gate with a can of Franks and beans in a brown paper bag. I remember this brown paper bag in my brain. It sits there right now. That's the reason why I continue to push, because I remember this brown paper bag with no more than $2 that he made out in the streets, with no more than $2. Brown paper bag with a can of beans and a package of Franks. And my mom would tell me to cook it for him. My mother never told me to hate my dad. My mother never filled that in my heart. She never allowed us to do that. None of my brothers with our father. But what I did, I would cook that for him and I would watch him eat it. I would watch the beans get caught up in his beard. I would see all of the flies around him. And my father he was homeless. I took that negative and I put that in my heart and I planted it here. For later, for days like this, for times like this, that I'm still existing, and it gives me the push to keep going. I don't look at it as a negative because I got fired by my aunt. I don't look at it as a negative because my father was homeless. I don't look at it as a negativity because I sold drugs. I look at it as a positive thing that I went through that I don't ever have to go through again, because I learned and now I can teach. Once you learn, it's your job to teach and spread the word, but not the negative things that we do out here in the world. We're spreading all this negativity and we're not helping no one. We're not helping ourselves. We're not helping anybody become prosperous. Because no matter how much you are in touch with God and in tune with God, if you're not spreading His word or anything that you've learned, it doesn't make any sense. It's nothing. It means absolute nothing. Because all you're doing is continuously spreading pain. And that's what a lot of us are doing. That's what a lot of us are doing here. The people out here in the world that are watching this, stop spreading so much pain. I know that man that was in your life, he wasn't shit. I know that's what you think of him. He wasn't shit, but maybe what he went through, maybe it was hard. Maybe he didn't have somebody there to push him. Maybe you need to be that person instead of being that person to keep putting them down. I know that woman that you had in your life, my man, wasn't the best wife, wasn't the best friend, wasn't the best supporter, but teach her. Instead of trying to treat her badly and poorly, you teach her how to do things better. And I guarantee you, she and you will become a victor in your relationship, in your life. You'll become victors. But if you continue to pour down pain on people and make it rain with pain and keep this cloud over their head, how do you think they're going to get out of it? Do you really want the best for them, or do you really want the worst for them? So again, I ask you, why are you here? I know why I'm here, because I chose not to give up. I chose to not continue to spread pain and hurt people. I chose to pick up the phones and call my kids and children to mend these relationships that I helped destroy. Yes, I said it. I helped destroy the relationships between my ex. I helped destroy the relationship with my children. It wasn't just all fault. Don't you ever forget is that no one in this world, stop judging yourself. No one in this world is perfect in all aspects of their life. unless they put forth that effort to become masters of all. You want to be great in your life, but you have a family. And you want to be great in your career. You want to become this industry mogul, but you have a family. So guess what? You're going to have to ask them to sacrifice along with you. Just like President Obama had to, and his wife and children, they had to sacrifice it for the children because their lives had to change and be turned upside down in order for them to succeed at the level that Obama wanted to succeed. They all, as a family, had to want that. So like I'm asking you, why are you here? Why are you still existing? Why are you still beating on yourself? Why do you still feel bad? Why do you still feel stressed and depressed and feeling like you want better but you don't go get it? You want better but you don't go get it. So let me just tell you this. Like I said, in life, you're going to be a jack of most of the trades, but you will end up being a master of none if you don't focus on that one thing. So if you want to be a great father, then you focus on being a great dad. If you want to be an industry mogul, then you focus on being an industry mogul, and you tie it in with your family, and you guys come up with an agreement to help you. So it's a family affair, it's a family thing to help you get there. But like I said, you can turn all this stuff around. Why are you here? Why am I here? Because I never gave up. I didn't give up, even though I went through all the turmoil, I went through the trials and tribulations in life, things, people knocking me down, I'm knocking myself down, all the things that I've been through, but I still never gave up. Come and get it. Like I said in my last video, come and get me. I meant that, meaning I'm not going to quit. So no matter how many haters, how many the devils, how many anybody's that don't like me and they want problems and continue to put these obstacles in my life, come and get me because I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to give up. I'll be in my grave and I'm still going to be going. So like I said, you force people to quit. You force the devil to quit. Because you never give up. The moment you give up, you resign, and he takes over and he's going to run and finish your race, and he'll probably end up killing you. And that goes for everybody that's in your life. If you give your time because you quit because you were losing. You started off, you failed, you tripped, you failed, you run that race, you finish that race out. You do not quit and give up on yourself. Do not make a fool of yourself and quit. You continue to go, you continue to believe in yourself because I believe in you. I believe in you. Splurge is not a brand. It's not about a brand. This is about branding you and helping you change your life because I'm changing my life. And I want you to watch every change in my life that I make. We're going to watch and we're going to do this together. I'm not going to quit on you and you're not going to quit on me. We're going to continue to reach out to each other, pour into each other's heart, give each other what we need and believe in each other. And this is what the world is about. It's not about looking at each other and looking down upon each other. You know you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. We're just going to believe in the same things and the same outcome so we can reach them together. I don't want you to fear anymore. I don't want you to stress anymore. I don't want you to feel depressed. I don't want you to take your life. I don't want you to have suicidal thoughts because we've all been there. I've been there, but I've never given up. I never attempted to take my life, only attempted to create opportunity. And there's times that I failed at creating opportunity, and there's times that I've succeeded at creating opportunity, but I've never given up. And that's the word that you're looking for. Do not give up. Say no to giving up. Do not give up. You can watch every motivational video that you want. You can read every motivational book that you want. It doesn't mean you're going to make it because you're reading that book and you're watching that video. What you need to do is believe in you. Like that person that wrote that book, they believed in him. That person that's on that video, they believe in themselves. You need to believe in you. That's the first and foremost thing you do. You put you first. Self-preservation. You take care of you first. God, then you. That's how you can help other people up the ladder. But if you're broken down and fell, how are you going to lift somebody else up? You cannot do it. It's impossible. Stop letting people sell you dreams and sell you lies. You become great because you want it. You become powerful because you want it. You begin to trust yourself, you become confident in yourself, and you make sure it's everlasting and you never give up. I don't care what you go through in life. Things are going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but if you give up, you're breaking yourself. I don't suggest that for you. I don't advise you to do that. All I'm trying to do is help advise you into the right direction. I am nobody's mentor. I'm no motivational speaker. I am nothing but a mere man that has been through the same struggles and pain that you've been faced with, and I just don't give up. I choose not to give up. I choose to bang my chest and stand on top of the Empire State Building as the man that God made me to be. I am brave, and I will face any pain, and because it will subside, it will quit before I quit. Again, this is Sharif Dyson with Splurge.com, SPLURJJ.com. Believe it, reap what you sow, and I love you.